Where is everybody on this Friday night? Let's see if anybody's online today. Well, I'll go ahead and start talking for anybody who watches after the fact. You got the hammock back there. I believe I'm on Bowden Island in Dearborn and Great Falls area down the Catawba River system is where I'm at. There's the hammock. Look at this view. Look at that. What's up, Silver Wolves? Look at this view I got from camp tonight. Fire pit right on the lake / reservoir / river. I got my hammock patched up back there. Figured I'd go live and see if it was online tonight. Sweet. Yeah, it's real nice, bro. I'm out here for 2 nights. I'm going to camp in this location for 1 night. I'm recording a video for the channel. And then that way, right across the water there, over there's a whitewater center right up the river there. Right over here, right, where's my finger? Right, there's a rock that's facing that way. You can't see from this island. On this island here, it looks like Pride Rock off of Lion King. And I'm going, and if I remember right, it's really flat. And I brought my tent with me as well. And I'm going to tent camp on top of that rock tomorrow. Is the plan, anyways. Hold on. There we go. So I brought out a couple different things for dinner. I brought out Diddy Moore beef stew. I brought out spaghetti and meatballs. I brought out sausage links. What else did I bring? I got some beef jerky, oodles and noodles, or ramen noodles, whatever you know them as. So I've got a nice variety of choices for tonight. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to eat yet. I don't have a fishing license for the state that I'm camping in tonight, so I just left my fishing gear at home. I probably need to get a fishing license for South Carolina because I do a lot of camping in South Carolina. That way I can do catch and cooks and start doing that. This is my my canoes over there. It's my first canoe trip of the season. Me and Al Hunter camped at this location once before in a hot tent. I think it was the last hot tent video. It's what is it? One Tigress, like the cabin style hot tent. We pitched it right back here, and we did one camp here before. And I haven't been back here since, so I'll come back here this weekend. Al Hunter won't come here no more. So apparently, and I'm going to tag it in the video. I'm out here recording for it too. But the last time we were here, when we were up on the top of this hill, playing up in the woods, climbing on some rocks and stuff, we made a YouTube short. So it's somewhere on my channel. And when we were when the camera was panning around, apparently I caught something jumping from one tree to another. You can't really make out what it is. I don't have monkeys or anything that climbs around trees like that in this area that I'm at. So I'm not quite sure what it is, or if it's just something that caught on camera that's really not there. But we didn't know about that. We camped 2 more nights out here, right? And when we get home, and I already uploaded that short up on YouTube, and when I get home, maybe no, were we still here? Either way, one of our viewers commented, "Hey, what was that in the background?" So me and her started going back through that short and watching it. Probably watched that short 1,000 times, trying to figure out what she was talking about. And then I found it in the short, so it looks like some kind of creature jumping from one tree in the background of us on this island. What's the bug situation? Bug situation? I mean, I've only been on the island and off the water for about an hour, and I'm not getting ate up or anything yet, so it's not too bad yet. But let you all know as the night progresses. So, where am I at, Gravedigger? So it's Dearborn / Great Falls. It's on the Catawba River system in South Carolina. It's right after, if you look on the map, so if you'll follow Catawba River coming from Lake Wiley out of North Carolina into South Carolina, it'll run into, the river runs into another reservoir. I think it's called Fisher's Creek Reservoir. Then it hits a dam. Then it hits the Greater Falls, or whatever this area is called right here. And and there's a bunch of islands out here in the middle of this big reservoir. So I'm just kind of island hopping this weekend at a couple different locations, getting some videos, you know. Cool, nice. And you know the area I'm at then. I just got on the island. I mean, I didn't get on the river until maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours ago, right after I got off work. And it took me about 45 minutes to row to where I'm at now. And I literally just got done recording my setup scene for tonight's video that I'm recording for. And then I decided to go live after I called Mama Bear and let her know I was all good to go before it got dark. I haven't even done my dinner scene or nothing else yet for the video. Last time I went live, it was dark, and I think it was at the airport, right? If I remember right. This might sound silly, but what was that comment? Something inspirational about bugs. The comment went away, and I'm new to this live stuff. Oh, no shit. Duke Power, nice. So another tower dog then, right? I mean, you might not be communication towers like I do, but it's still towers. You're still up there, so I get it, bro. Yeah, no bugs so far. So far, I'm good. It's kind of nice to get out away from my house. We have a huge, what do they call those things? Not locusts, cicadas, I think is what they're called. 20 years ago. And I guess they come out, once every 7 years or 14 years out of the ground or something? Well, in my house, been up to 240. My top out height is 740 foot for the Coast Guard up in New York. I put in a Rescue 21 system for them. Rescue 21 is basically like if your boat sinks, because you're sailing now, so you should have something like this on your boat. So if your boat sinks and that EPIR pops up out of the water, sends off the emergency signal on the Great Lakes, it pings these towers, and then that alerts the Coast Guard to come out or however they rescue you. Yeah, 740. I think it took 2.5, 3 hours to climb that high. And then when you climb these towers too, man, you got all your tools on you. So, 50, 60 pounds worth of gear strapped to your body. Oh yeah, equipped up. Did I read that right? 740, that's something else, bro. Trees look like little toothpicks. It's crazy. Your average working height that I did was anywhere from 140 to mid 300s. That's the height of most cell phone towers, or where they put cell phone antennas on towers. So, and I never got into the communications as far as our broadcasting, as far as AM and FM. I never got in that side of it, which is your 1,000-foot plus towers you climb all the time. Audio's good. Nice. Yeah, it's my new mic. It just came in, I think right before that airport stealth camp it came in. I was hoping it's doing good. When I watched that, I missed my own premiere, y'all. I premiered that airport stealth camp and I missed it because of work. I didn't even get to my own premiere. So if any of y'all showed up for that premiere and I wasn't there, I do apologize for that. Work got in the way and I couldn't get away to attend my own premiere. So who knows? Been kind of toying something in my head. Y'all let me know what you think about this. So I noticed YouTube's got a section now where you can release videos earlier to your channel members. But if you do that, it doesn't let you premiere the video for the regular audience. And I like premiering my videos because it gives me a chance to chat with everybody that watches the video, right? And, get to know people and all that good stuff. But if I do that for members only, I think I lose my ability to premiere my videos, which means I lose my ability to chat during the premiere, right? The live chat. Is it worth it, y'all think? I mean, anybody that's on here or sees this that's a channel member, is that good? Anybody that's not a channel member, you think that's a good thing? Or I mean, or would you prefer videos to be premiered where you get to chat with the person? Not just me, just anybody you watch. Premiere is better. There's a Bigfoot behind you. Wouldn't surprise me. What's up, fishing? Premiere. That's what I was kind of. Mama Bear and I was talking about. She says premiere is better because you get to chat with people and everything else. You know, be in touch with your viewers, I guess, right? I mean, lack of words. I'm step 3 in over here that I can't show on video for work reasons. Beautiful location. Look at this for everybody that just joined. Fishing. I'm on the Catawba River, brother. Just so you know where I'm at. You like the premieres? Okay. Next weekend? I don't have any plans next weekend, brother. Gravedigger. Appreciate it, brother. I'll let you boy. Thanks for the donation. Fishing. I don't have any plans next weekend. So if you want to get up and collab, I know you and I have been chatting on the side about it. Live streams pretty soon. Yeah, I've got good service out here, luckily. You know, yeah, step 3, brother. I just can't show it. Not until YouTube can pay my bills, you know what I mean, where I don't have to depend on the other jobs. What you don't see, you can't prove, right? Yeah, I've got good service out here where I'm at. But anyways, fishing, before I keep getting off subject. Yeah, shoot me a message later and we'll make plans to meet up next weekend. I don't see any reasons why I can't. No, I don't. So yeah, hit me up. What I'll do is I'll just text you Sunday when I get home. I'm out here until Sunday. So I'll shoot you a text Sunday once I get home and settle back at the house, and then we'll set something up for next weekend. I'm 100% down for that, brother. Flip the camera, give you the view of the lake. Can I zoom out? There we go. Look at that. Fire pit right on the lake. You got the sun setting right there. So it'll rise behind me. So I won't see a sunrise, but I get to see a beautiful sunset. I'm a fire tonight. And then upriver up there is where I'm going to take one second. Yeah. So up there's a whitewater rapid center up and around the bend this way. And then right here is like a Pride Rock looking thing out of view for where I'm at now. It kind of reminds me like Pride Rock off Lion King. There's a spot right there that if I remember right, the last time I was out here, that rock is pretty flat. So I brought my tent with me and I'm going to attempt to go camp off of that and overlook all the waterfalls tomorrow is what my intentions are. We'll just have to wait and see if I can pull that off. If not, I got my hammock and there's plenty of trees over there. One way or another, I'm camping over there tomorrow night. Beautiful. And then we got, again, camp back there. Let me zoom on this side. Yep, got my hammock. And then my canoe. I don't know if y'all can see my canoe over there in the woods, but this is the lowest spot on this island, and it shoots way up the hill up there. Originally was going to camp way up there on the hill. There it is. Up there, but once I got out here tonight, I didn't feel like going hiking all the way up there. It'd get me dark before I was ever ready to start eating and stuff, you know? Oh, yeah. It's a beautiful spot, though. I pulled up here, there was a snake or something over here in the bush, these tall weeds right here. I hear it. So I beat the weeds a little bit with a stick to make sure it left the area. It's kind of nice camping on the island, though. You don't have to worry about what's in the background. No, let me go show you. So people must camp here because it's a no littering sign. You guys go to Bear Island. I'll have to look that up. Cruising in Walmart. What's up, Jay? What's up, my brother? Yeah, it says no littering, which is cool. It looks like somebody keeps this site pretty clean. It's on state land, I believe. I believe the state owns it. I'm not 100% sure who owns these islands on this. It may even be Duke Power, who knows. But there's some grates there, a fire pit, those little crates I brought. And you know, somebody keeps it wee and cleaned up. And it's good for hammocks and tents. There's flat spots back there for tents. And the only trash that I found when I arrived today was a little white plastic fork that's right there. So the site looks really clean. People pick up after themselves here, which is awesome. Because normally most of the spots I go, I've always find trash somewhere. Pack out what you pack in, right, folks? I'm enjoying my step 2, which anybody that knows me or been with the channel long enough knows it's Mountain Dew. I don't drink alcohol that often. I'm not saying I don't drink it at all, but just not that often. Enjoying the sunset. Jealous. Yeah, I told Mama Bear I was going to go out for the whole weekend, and she's like, go. Yes, was today? Friday. So yesterday was Al Hunter's birthday. Everybody left a comment on my community board about that post. Hopefully y'all seen that she commented back to everybody. But she did, Al Hunter did say thank you for all the birthday wishes. My baby girl turned 17 yesterday. We did a little, something there at the house for her, and then her and her boyfriend went out on a date. He took her out to dinner last night, and then this weekend she's having all of her friends come over to the house, and they're doing having a little party at our house and a sleepover. With that many girls in the house, I'm the only male in my house. My 2 cats are females, my dog's females. I got my wife and 2 daughters that live there. So I'm the only male, and now the house is going to be packed full of females. I looked at Mama Bear, I was like, I got to get out of here for the weekend. If the house is going to be full of teenage girls all weekend long, oh, Wiskey's got to get out in the woods. I don't want to be around for this. So I left. Oh, yeah, 100%, bro. 100%. 100%. I love my girls. Don't get me wrong. I'm not against females by no means. But, I already live with, including dog and cats, was that 3, 4, 5, 6 females now as it is. Yeah. Add another, I think she's got eight friends spending the night or something like that. So 8 more. No, nope. Wiskey don't want nothing to do with that. Ask Mama Bear, can you handle this? She goes, I got it. I'm gone. I'm going camping. She drove me off and dropped me off, however far of a road. It took me about 45 minutes to row to where I'm at from the boat launch over there, which is, I think, is by the other dam. I'm in between 2 dams on the Catawba River, basically, right? And there's a boat ramp down there, which took me about 45 minutes to row here. Thought I heard something. I had some kayakers that come around here and talked to me earlier, too. Thought I heard something over there. Last time we were here, we had a huge flock of birds that come in and slept out here in the water all night long. It was pretty cool. Couldn't make out what they were. Oh yeah, they're gonna have a blast, and I'm not gonna have the headache to deal with it because I'm gonna be out here in the woods with peace and quiet and my own thoughts. Got my June trip coming up with my my dad, my brother, my brother-in-law, my son. That's coming up here soon. I can't wait for that. I think it's another 2.5 weeks or something like that. I leave North Carolina, was it June 19th after work, and I got to head to Tennessee. And I can't remember the state park we're staying at for the life of me. But it's halfway between me and Oklahoma, and it's in Tennessee, some state park. One of these days I'll remember it. Maybe I'll, when I get home, what I'll do is I'll jump back on this video once it's, I guess on the channel, and I'll leave it in the comment where we're going. Or I'll talk about it who knows, either way. But we're all meeting up there to go camping for 3-4 nights. And I haven't camped with none of them in over how long have I been with my wife? 18 years. Me and Carrie's Mama Bear's been together for 18 years. It's been over 18 years since I've camped with any of them. So I'm really looking forward to that. My first night out there is going to be a solo trip because I took a couple extra days off of work for it. And then the rest of them showing up Thursday night or Friday morning. And then we're all departing Sunday or Monday. I might leave Monday and head home Monday because I took Monday off work too. I took a large, couple days off. I guess I already get the weekends off as it is. So I think I took Thursday, Friday, or Wednesday, Thursday, Friday off work before. And I took Monday after to give me some drive time and stuff. But I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a blast. It's been a while since I've seen my dad and brother, and my son for that matter, and my brother-in-law. It's been over a year since I've seen any of them. Right? Has it been a year? No, I think my son came down here for Christmas. Either way, I'm looking forward to it. We got some new viewers jumping on here, so let me give you a little, for anybody that's new, so you can see where we're at. Fire pit, right on the Catawba River. I'm just going to call it the Catawba River. And then behind us here is my hammock and my canoe. Yeah, I have been, we just had a lot going on, so I haven't been able to get outside of that stealth camp out here to do my normal, backwoods type camping. My oldest son's 23, and he's in the Air Force, and he's stationed in Missouri, I believe. And then I have another son that's 2 years younger than him, and then I've got 3 daughters. Yeah. It's beautiful. Yeah, but to answer, I forget who made the comment. What's up, Mark? In the background. Oh, that one there was my life jacket hanging off of it? Is that the one you're talking about? It's hard for me to read y'all's comments on this little tiny phone. And they go by so quick that I almost miss them. The other right. So you're talking about this way then, right? Here? I have no clue what tree you're talking about, man. Yeah, it's been a while since I got out. We had a lot going on. I think it was McHappy Camper. I did run up to New York for okay, that tree. Okay. I had to run up to New York for a wedding. One of my non-family brothers, if that makes sense. Not real blood brother, but he's a brother to me. I went up there for his wedding. It was one of his groomsmen, and then we had Al Hunter's prom. So it's been a busy few weeks. So the only, which is why I did that stealth camp video, because that was close to the house. It was out and back, real easy. I didn't have to be gone long to get it. Truth be told, it's the only reason I did the stealth camp. I mean, I don't mind stealth camping. I enjoy them, but I don't like doing them all the time because I don't like to. I mean, the whole point of stealth camping, right? Is to be quiet and stealth in and all that good stuff. So I just don't. I kind of myself personally, I save stealth camps when I can't get away from the house. That's when I do my stealth camping. If I can't get out for the weekend and get away to get in the backwoods where I prefer to be, then I'll go do my stealth camps. So that's why y'all don't see me do stealth camps too often. But I will give Stealth Camping Alliance a huge shout out. Keep doing what y'all's doing. You guys are doing great work out there doing those stealth camp videos. Personally, I prefer to be out in the backwoods. So that's where I do most of my filming at. Which any of you who's been with me long enough already know that. It's a beautiful spot out here, folks. We got another hour and a half of sunlight left. What time is it? I can't. My phone won't show me the time while I'm live. Probably not on this trip. Because y'all can see I'm not a very big dude. I'm a pretty small dude, so that water's got to be at least 72, 73 degrees Fahrenheit as a rule before all whiskey will get into water. As a rule, I don't normally jump into colder water too often. I'll do it from time to time just for the shock value to the body or whatever. But probably not on this trip. It'll probably be another week to 2 weeks before you'll see Wiskey getting in the water. And I'm living just south of Charlotte, North Carolina, so right on the North Carolina South Carolina border. And I think our temperatures has been getting low 80s, mid 80s degrees Fahrenheit during the days, and I think we're only getting down to mid 60s now Fahrenheit at night. So maybe another week or two I'll start swimming, but not on this trip. I'm not swimming at all on this trip, or at least I have no intentions. Who knows? Tomorrow is supposed to be nothing but sun, and it's supposed to be a hot one, or hotter than what it's been. I think it's 88 degrees Fahrenheit. So I may take a dunk tomorrow. I'm not quite sure though. Most likely though, it'll be another week or two before I start going in the water. I'm just south of Raleigh. I gotcha. So you're pretty similar weather then. I live in a little town called Waxhaw. It's right there on the South Carolina border, right just below Charlotte. Old school, old country type towns. Well, it used to when I was first moved there, but it's grown so much now. It's becoming before you know it, it'll be connected to Charlotte probably, and Monroe and all the other cities that's right around me. Raleigh area, nice. You ever go Raleigh? Yeah, you ever been to Urari National Forest? I think that's right in between you and I then, because I think that's roughly a 2-hour drive for me. How close is Urari to you? Just north of Wilmington? Okay, I know where you're at. My wife grew up in Wilmington, actually. Between Charlotte and Wilmington was the two areas she grew up at. Mama Bear. Her grandmother owned a beach house there at Wilmington or Carolina Beach. Wilmington and Carolina is like right next to each other, right? So I think their beach house was at Carolina Beach, but she used to run around Wilmington all the time or something like that. If I'm thinking placements of everything. Nice. Highway 74. Cool. Yeah, I love Uraris. I'm still exploring. There's so much land over there. I started out in the long, thin section where all the hiking trails are. It's where when I first found that place and started going in there. And then I had another viewer that I invited me out to. I guess when you cross Urari River, I think that's what it is. There's a big, huge chunk of land that's part of the National Urari Forest. I think that's where all the I think they call it HOV or something, does their driving and stuff. And he found a lot of spots over there. So that's I guess right on Bowden Lake, if I'm thinking right, the right lake. Brickhead's my go-to. Okay, I'll have to check that place out too. I just recently learned that there's a kind of like the Appalachian Trail. We got those cabins where you can, hikers can stay. I just recently learned there's one there that they just remodeled or redid or something. I forget the channel I was watching that he was because he goes there all the time. I'm having a blank on what his YouTube channel was. Either way, he did a video up there, so I think that's the next spot I want to go check out is that location. I just got to rewatch his video and write down where he said it was so I can find it on the map. I forget but I guess it's like it was 10 when Michael Jackson. I don't know how old I was. I'm 44 now, turning 45 this year, so I don't follow sports. So y'all can tell me how old I was when Michael Jackson was playing. Or Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson. Oh my God. I can tell you this, I was around for the Ataris and stuff and pagers, and before cell phones come around, or right when cell phones came out, and they were just huge box things that sat in your car. And the antennas for cell phones were these big, huge microwave things on towers. You're 46? Okay, so pretty close. I'm pretty close to you. Catching up to you, slowly but surely. But I'll never catch you because you're older, right? Yeah, I turned 45 this year. September 30th is my birthday. 50. Cool. Yeah, bag phones. The old bag phones. Yeah. You had to pay by the minute or something. It was outrageous. I never owned one, but my grandfather was game. My grandfather had one in his car. And it was I remember them. I think the phone that I missed the most, I'm an iPhone guy. I got iPhones now. I've had iPhones almost since they came out. But before iPhone, I used to have the old Nextel, the Chirp to Talk. I love that thing. I, I loved it. That was pretty cool. Young 50. Hey, brother, you know what? This is what I tell my kids. I've got kids ranging from as young as 11, 12 years old up to 23 years old. And sometimes they ask me, about the age thing. They'll crack on me and call me old and all that stuff because, the silver on my face here. Some days I feel like I'm 16. Other days I feel like I'm 90. And then some days I feel my age, right? I guess it's all on how you feel right now because I'm out here in the woods, out here in nature. I got to say I feel, we'll say a good 32 is how I feel right now. I feel pretty good. So between 28 and 32, those are my best days, I got to say, my peak physical days. That's about what I'm feeling right now. I feel well rested. I had a good day at work. Normally Fridays are a pain in the ass at work, trying to get through the inspections I go through and everything else. But today it was I wasn't scheduled for any inspection, so all I had to do was follow emails and follow up on a couple sites I have opened up. It was a pretty easy day for me, so I had a great relaxing day for work. Took my lunch at the end of the day, so I got off of work an hour early because I just saved my lunch until the end of the day. Right? Yeah. You know what's my ritual as soon as I get home? The very first thing I get home, obviously I unpack my gear and I air out whatever I got to air out. But the first thing I always do when I get home, because as soon as I get home, I feel old, like old. My back starts hurting, my legs, everything starts hurting. I jump into we got a big bathtub in our house, right? It's not quite a jacuzzi tub. It's one step lower than a jacuzzi, but bigger than a normal bathtub. I jump, Mama Bear fills that thing up, basically take a bubble bath. And I sit in there and start editing my video while I'm taking a bubble bath. That's my every that's what I do after every camping trip. It doesn't matter if it's just a one-nighter, a stealth camp, or if it's a week long or a weekend, it doesn't matter. That's my after camping routine. And then Mama Bear always cooks a huge dinner on Sundays. It's like Thanksgiving at my house every Sunday. She goes all out. Something she started up when me and her got together, and she's done our entire marriage basically. Yeah, I throw some in there, but I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of lazy, so I don't like cleaning out the tub afterwards. And Mama Bear says that she's not my mother, she's my wife, so she won't clean the tub out afterwards. So sometimes I use the Epsom salt, but not too often because I'm a little too lazy after relaxing in a hot tub to, clean the tub afterwards, type deal to get all that shit out of there. So I don't do it too often, but I do from time to time. Fishing the chips and I miss family traditions are the best. Yeah, I love her Sunday. I love it. She does it every Sunday. I think the only time she didn't do it was when I was on the road actually building the cell phone towers and stuff, because I was on the road for 3 months. I'd come home for a week and back on the road for 3 months and then back home for a week. And that was my rotation. And I did that for, what was it, 12, 13 years or something like that, actually climbing and building towers before I got, promoted into the office. And now I work from my living room at home. So we didn't do the Sunday dinners then, except for the week I was home. But ever since I've been off the road, Mama Bear's been doing Sunday meal. Like, she doesn't miss it. She doesn't, unless we're going to be traveling or something on Sunday. And if that's the case, she'll do it another day of the week. No matter what, we have a Thanksgiving once a week regardless, but normally it's Sunday because that's when everybody's home's on Sundays, getting ready for school. And of course, my kids only got 2 weeks of school left and they're out. And then my school schedule and all that school stuff is done. And I can start getting out more often. Right now, I'm only getting out every other weekend to get out and camp. And I'm trying to get 2 videos recorded every every weekend I go out, because I, school schedule and everything else with the kids and work and family life, it's hard to get out every single weekend. But now that school schedule's dropping off, it'll free up a lot of time, so I should be able to start getting out every weekend again. Maybe even start releasing a video once a week versus doing it once every 2 weeks. Don't hold me to it. I'm not promising that's going to happen. It's what I would like to do. I can promise one video every 2 weeks, though. That's what I've put out on my channel, and that's what I'm going to keep it as for now. But if everything works out, I can get out, a video once a week during the, non-school season, then that's what I'm going to attempt to do. But we'll just have to see how everything plays out. I need to get Owl Hunter out here with me again. She's been a while, right? Since y'all have seen her on another video. Between school and she's working now, because old daddy here won't let her get her driver's license. She's about to turn 17, and she's just now getting a job. And because I won't let her get her driver's license, get a car, drive, and take on that kind of responsibilities until she can prove to the old Wiskey here, to daddy here, that she's responsible by working and holding a job down. So she just started working a couple weeks ago, and she's been putting a lot of hours in because she's trying to save up for a car, and I'm going to be making her pay for her own gas money. I'm not going to be playing. My bank account's not her run fund. I mean, she is my daughter, but I'm not going to spoil it. She's going to have to work for everything she has, just like I did. That way she'll appreciate everything. Not to mention, in my opinion, it'll teach her responsibilities, right? She's going to pay her own car insurance. I'm not co-signing for a car for her. Her first car is just going to be, like a $2,500, $5,000 clunker to get her point A to B. If she wants something nicer than that, she's going to have to save her money and buy it with her own money. Yeah, that is a car tire right here in the background. That's the outside the fork that I found in the fireplace. That's the only piece of trash on this little island. They keep it pretty clean here, though. I don't know. That tire I don't think was here the last time Owl Hunter and I was at this location here. So maybe, and the rim on it looks pretty rusted. So maybe it was in the water, and the last time somebody came here, they cleaned this up. Maybe they pulled it out of the water and just didn't take it out with them. Show you where I'm at. I'm not sure if I read that comment right because it went away pretty quick. I think you said shows where you're at. Yeah. Yep. Make them earn their own stuff. But here's camp. Let me go ahead and give you all a walk around of camp. So I put in here because it's easier to get out of the boat, but you can also come out here. So here's the fire pit area. Got my chair and table. The crates I brought to help get the fire started. So it's a nice view of the lake on 3 sides. Yeah, and unfortunately, the tire's too big, and I've got just enough gear with me. And that canoe, I don't think I can get it out of here either. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to get that out of here on this trip. But I do have a buddy that has a pontoon boat, and I'm going to tell him about this place, and maybe I can convince him to do a camping trip out here with me, and then that way I can get that out of here. I've just got too much gear in my canoe to be able to add that to it without adding a risk of tipping my boat. But here's the lake view. I'm trying to turn that so fast so I don't make everybody sick. I got my canoe there, and then I got my hammock. The last time we were here we were in a hot tent, and I used the same 2 trees to hang my hot tent. I got a One Tigress, the cabin hot tent. Oh, the tire makes for a great seat. Yeah, I mean, if you don't have a chair, I guess, yeah. I wish I could haul it out here, to be honest with you. If I could, I would. And I got my hammock here. It's was it 13 foot, I think, 1-wind hammock, 1-wind rain fly. I paid for this stuff. They're not a sponsor. They're not sponsoring my channel or this video by no means, or this live, I should say. I actually bought this stuff. I seen 2.0 Random Adventures 2.0. I seen he had this. And y'all, anybody that's been with me long enough knows that I love hammock. But I seen his 1-wind system, and I liked the way it looked and everything. So I found it on Amazon and picked my own self up one. I've got the snake and everything for it, so everything, it's fast and easy. This is the buckle system I'm using. And then it chokes the tree. And then somebody's commented before on one of my videos, but I should put a carabiner in here so I can, and then I'll be able to leave this on my hammock. So I think that's what I'm going to do is get a carabiner for that in, because I think whoever told me that in a past video, I think that was a good suggestion. So I think I'm going to do that. I just don't have any spare carabiners. I seen it. He had it, and then so I started looking it up, because this hammock system's definitely a lot lighter than my other one. Because if y'all remember, my rain fly on my other hammock system's that big camouflage one. It's like 16 by 14 rain fly. I mean, it's a great rain fly. It never leaks, and it's huge. I don't know what my pack weight is today, to be honest with you, because I'm in 2 water bags, plus I had some loose gear in my canoe. So I can't tell you what my pack weight is on this trip, because I've got a book bag there. It's got my clothes and batteries and charging gear, and then 2 dry bags and a cooler, and so I honestly don't know. But normally when I go backpacking, my pack weighs anywhere from 30 to 45 pounds. But I backpack in chairs, tables, and some luxury items, right? So all that adds up. But here's camp. So I'll have a beautiful lake in the morning. I just won't have a sunrise because it'll rise up behind the camera here. Oh, sorry about that, folks. I gotta lock the tripod there so it doesn't spin. It's a nice little camp spot. Like I said, last time I was here, I was in a hot tent. It was in the winter months. We canoed out here, Al Hunter and I. And we did 2 nights out here. And it's somewhere on this channel. You actually see the thumbnails from behind there, kind of facing this way, the hot tent. Chair is one gear. Yeah. So what I picked up, I don't always bring my chair anymore because the chair is not the lightest thing. But I did buy myself one of those accordion style sleep mats, or whatever you call them, that you put underneath your little air mattress. And sometimes I just use that as a chair because it's nice and comfortable as well. And it's a lot lighter. So sometimes I don't even bring the chair on the backpacking trips anymore. I just bring that accordion foam mat thing and just sit on it directly on the ground. But I figured I'm on a canoe trip for this weekend. My canoe's rated to haul 750 pounds, I think, which I'm nowhere near that. So I wasn't shy about my gear. I've got more food than I need for this weekend. Brought luxury gear. You know what I mean? I'm going to camp with luxury. So I'm comfortable all weekend. Appreciate y'all joining my live. I wasn't sure with it being Friday night if anybody was going to be on. Gravedigger, when's your next little sailing vlog going to happen, man? Love that you got a sailboat. I've been telling Mama Bear for several years I want to get a sailboat. Me and her's got retirement dreams. In about 7 years, when my youngest kid graduates high school, we're selling our house. I'm either going to buy a camper or a truck camper, or I'm going to buy a damn sailboat. And that's how me and her's going to live for, the first 10, 15 years of retirement before we get too old to do anything. That's our plan. We've been saving for it and budgeting for it for years. So got 7 more years till my youngest is out of school before I can do it. Not sure. Have you actually sailed? Because I watched the first video you released. Have you actually put your sail up yet, or you just been motorboating it around so far? Yeah, boat life does sound awesome. I would love it. There's a couple of people I follow that does selling. I film some bilge pump installation. Huh, I must not have seen that one. I'll have to check it out. I seen it with you and some older dude. You guys, I think you went out to a bay or something, is the video I seen. Is that Anchor now? Okay. I think it was your video number 1 on the sail vlog. If you have another one, I have to go check out your channel. I didn't notice it was on there. I want one bad. I found one for sale for $6,500 at Lake Norman. I don't have $6,500 I can throw at a boat right now. Where's the fire? Sailed once. Great, nice. That's cool, man. That's cool. That's cool. I'm happy for you. I hope it all works out for you with the sailboat, man. I definitely want one. Yeah, see, I I found somebody new on YouTube. I can't remember the channel name or anything like that because I just found them and I only found one video. And normally I have to watch several videos before I subscribe to somebody. I'm not one of those people that subscribe just to subscribe. As a rule, when I subscribe to somebody, I try to catch every one of their videos. Whether I make their premieres or their lives or whatever, I try to watch their videos because they're creators I enjoy watching, right? So I just found this guy, and I haven't seen enough of his videos to make my mind up if I want to actually commit to his channel, subscribe to his channel, and become a loyal follower. But he had like a metal, like flat bottom fishing boat, right? And he built this cabin on it. It was pretty freaking cool. It's a small like little cabin. I think it's all out 2x2 construction, and that was that plastic. It's like plastic walls. I forget the material's name. It's pretty cool. It looked nice, man. It was awesome in there. He had a little bit of a raised floor in there. The carpet. Him and his dog went out and spent a week-long trip out on this thing. No, I have never sailed. Unfortunately, it's something. It's on my bucket list. I've never done it. I've been on some big boats. I've been on cruise boats and some like charter type boats out in the ocean, but I've never been on a sailboat. Yeah, it's pretty good video too. I think he was out for a week on that little John boat contraption thing he had, but it looked like a pretty cool idea. And I know I can pick up one of those John boats for. I see them all the time on Craigslist in my area for like $1,500, and I want that sailboat that's up by Lake Norman. I just can't spare $6,500 right now on a boat. Mama Bear would kill me if I dropped that kind of money right now. With everything we got coming up in the future right now, she would murder me if I did that. I want a sailboat though, but no, I've never been on one. If anybody lives anywhere near me owns a sailboat and wants to take old Whiskey out on a sailboat for a weekend, let me know. We'll work it out because I would love to go. Hell, I might even try to hit you up, Gravedigger, and come down to Florida sometime next year because I've got all my vacation time this year booked up already. Maybe 2025, I'll hit you up, brother, and I'll come down to Florida and spend a week down there, and you can take me on the boat and do the sailboat life out there with you for a week. I would love to. I would love to get out on a sailboat. Mama Bear ain't down for it, unfortunately. She's one of those. Really, $500, huh? What's up, Mark? Thanks for joining us. Bro. Whiskey on the water. You know it. For sure, brother. I'll hit you up next year for sure. With the company I work for now, I get 160 hours of PTO a week or a year. So a month off of work, basically. I've got all my time booked up this year, so it won't be this year, I can tell you that. But I'll definitely hit you up next year, and maybe I'll burn one of those weeks and come down to Florida and link up with you and Dick in the Dirt. I heard your guys' last video. You guys said the Southern Division of Southern or Stealth Camping Alliance. Get you Carolini in to come down there. Take me on the sailboat. Maybe the three of us go do a stealth camp or something. I'm on the Catawba River doing some island camping this weekend, Mark. Got a beautiful view. Hopefully the sun don't blind you. I just got done filming my row out here and filming my setup. I figured I'd go live before I go into my dinner part of my video that I'm recording tonight. And then tomorrow night, across the waterway there there's a whitewater center up around the corner. There's a big rock that sticks out. It kind of reminds me of like Pride Rock off Lion King. And I'm going to attempt to tent camp on that tomorrow night and get another video off of that. Yeah, it's always hard to plan camping trips because of the rain. So I don't mind camping in the rain, but here's my philosophy of it. If I'm at home and haven't started my trip, I won't knowingly knowing it's going to be storming the whole time I'm camping because I don't want to sit underneath the rain fly the whole time. But if it rains once I already get out, or there's a chance of rain and chance of nice weather, I'll go out and camp in it, right? But I don't purposely go out to camp in the bad weather, right? I won't leave the house to purposely do it as a rule. I guess maybe I should try it once, right? Maybe that'll be great content for the channel. I don't like hiding out underneath a rain fly the entire time I'm camping. So that's why I don't purposely go out to camp in the rain. But you know, you get caught out sometimes in it, you get caught out in sometimes. I've got a couple videos where I've been caught out in some pretty nasty thunderstorms. And it's nice, right? Once you're already out and set up. I guess for me, it's the whole setup process in the storm and then the breakdown and having to get back out in the woods. I don't like doing that and that. You know, the front half and the tail end of the camping, I don't really care to do that in the rain. Coming out ain't so bad, right? Because you're going home, so you ain't going to stay wet long. But coming in and all that, nah, no, I'll pass on that. I will camp in it, though, if it happens while I'm out here. I think, what's everybody's favorite time of the year to camp? Me, personally, is the colder months. And then maybe that's just because where I live. Colder months for me is, you know, we're talking Fahrenheit, gets maybe down into the teens, you know, the area I live. So winter for me is my favorite time of the year to camp, February. I don't really like the summer camping down here where I live because it gets so hot. That's why I do most of my canoe camping in the summer months so I can dive into the water. But winter's my favorite as far as the visuals. I guess spring and fall, right? Because of the colors. Nice. Right? Mosquito camps. So far, they're not so bad right here. I haven't been getting attacked. And that stealth camp, I come home. I think one of the worst spots to get a bit. It's right between the knuckles there, right? I got bit there. And I think on the elbow. And then oh, is it back? All right, is it back going again? Cancel. We still live? All right. Somebody called my phone. And when I cleared the call, I guess it must have cut me out. Yep, we're back. All right, sorry about that, folks. Somebody called my phone. I had to clear the call, and I guess it cut me out for a minute. I thought I lost the live altogether. I gotta get me another Mountain Dew. Yeah, winter's my favorite, though. I didn't see everybody's comments. Where did I put my cooler? Oh, it's over here. Sorry, folks. I'll be right back with you. I gotta get me a fresh dew out of my cooler. I like the colder. So far this year, like I said, the last stealth camp there, the airport stealth camp, I got bit 3 or 4 times, and that's it. The bugs weren't too bad. And they haven't been bad so far today out here. So knock on wood, they don't get bad. I'm not the one of those people who like spraying bug spray on me and then sleeping in it all night. And my Thermacell, I need to go pick up some more of those little inserts for it. All right, we're back. What's up, Hidden Hammock? Yeah, next time I'll just let it keep ringing. It wasn't interfering with the live until I hit end or clear call or whatever on it, and then I started having live problems all of a sudden. Hidden Hammock, brother, when's your next video, man? When's that thing coming out? What you doing? Here's my step 2, folks. Mountain Dew. My ninja. Gotta make sure I say it clearly. I don't want to get canceled because somebody misheard what I said. Oh, it's a beautiful night. I think I got roughly an hour left. East Coast time. Anybody on the East Coast? What time is it right now? Because my phone won't tell me. Oh, that sun's bright. Makes it hard for me to read these comments. And just trying to get back healthy. I got you, bro. Yeah, your health is number one, first and foremost, brother. Get healthy, for sure. Recording a YouTube video is not worth jeopardizing your health over by no means. Outside of the stupid shit we already do. You know what I mean? 7:45, so I've got roughly 45 more minutes of sunlight left in. Camping with Steve. You talking about Stealth Camper, right? The famous one? I love his videos. I've been following him for years. Thoughts and prayers go out to him. I know he's had a lot of bad stuff happen here in the last, year with his wife and his best friend and everything else. Well, I love Steve's videos. He's a hero. Sun's bright. I'm trying to make it where I can read the comments. There's not a spot. There's not a spot where God is not. I must have missed a comment to know where. I don't know why that was. Yeah, I got a buddy, Life's Quiet Journey. You guys have seen him on this channel a couple of times. He's one of these things he says every morning. It doesn't matter who you pray to or what your belief system is get out of bed and pray in the morning, drink you some water, and make your bed. Sorry, y'all. It just makes it hard where I can't see the comments coming in because of the glare of the sun now. Look at this view. Beautiful view, ain't it? Level this damn camera out a little bit here. I should be able to start releasing good quality as far as visuals, videos here soon. Because I got a new camera and a laptop on the way, so I can get myself off of using my phone. That should be in the near future. Be a nice upgrade for the channel. No, Mark, no fishing on this trip. I'm down in South Carolina. I have a North Carolina fishing license, not a South Carolina. And I haven't got my South Carolina fishing license for the year yet. So unfortunately, I can't fish. I guess I could, but I'm not fishing. Let's just put it that way. I mean, I guess I could illegally, right? But I'm just, this time of year, I don't know if the game wardens come out on this place that often and everything else. So I'm just not risking it. Can't afford the ticket right now if I get caught fishing illegally. So I just left the fishing gear at home. I was just saying that earlier in this live that I need to go ahead and do it because I do a lot of camping in South Carolina. I should go ahead and just get my South Carolina fishing license. Maybe come out to the spot and do a catch and cook. Bring Mama Bear. She loves fish. I don't personally eat fish. If we do catches and cooks, Mama Bear eats them. She loves fish. Yeah, I need to. I just haven't. I'm just gonna be honest. Pure laziness. I just haven't bought my South Carolina ones. They just expired. I think November. Oh, my phone's dying. I got very little battery left. My South Carolina fishing license expired last November, I think, and I was too lazy to renew them, to be honest. Well, folks, I appreciate everybody joining me. My low battery light keeps coming on, and I've got very little daylight left, and I got to record my dinner scene and, record some more for the actual video that I'm out here to record for. So I appreciate everybody joining the live with me and chatting with me. I didn't know if anybody would be online on a Friday night, if everybody would be out doing their own event. So I appreciate everybody joining. Gravedigger, greatly appreciate that donation, brother. Appreciate it. Online, $14. Yeah, I plan on getting them. I just haven't done it yet, to be honest. But appreciate everybody joining. You guys already know how we do it. Holler at your boy. And as Gravedigger says, #get outdoors, folks. We'll see you on the next one. Maybe I'll do a live tomorrow night as well from my new camping spot. That's what I'll do. Sometime tomorrow night evening, I'll say around 7 p.m. I'll go live again tomorrow and show you guys the next location I'll be filming from. So until then, we'll see you guys tomorrow night. Holla at your boy.